Tastykake has a wintertime treat for us. These are Pecan Swirls. Oh wait, these aren't new. Oh, Chocolate Swirls. Welcome back, Goblins and Goblinettes, to another edition of Destined to be Goblin. Destined Goblin here. This is where I will try a food product of some kind, maybe something you didn't even know existed, and I will decide whether or not I should give it my Destined Goblin seal of approval. Tastykake is always putting out seasonal flavors of things. Now, they've always had these pecan swirls. You can find these all throughout the year. These are very good. I've had these before. I love pecan swirls. But now they have put out chocolate swirls. And I think these are only a limited time offering. These pecan swirls are 100 calories for one of these little pastries here. And then the chocolate swirls are 90 calories for one of these pastries. So we're going to try both of these, and we're going to kind of compare the flavor. I'm going to start with the pecan swirls. I used to actually say pecan, and then I heard Gordon Ramsay yell at somebody and say, "It's not a cup to urinate in." I'll let that sink in for a minute. Think about that. And so I've said pecan ever since. And of course, he used a more colorful word than urinate, but... Okay, so there's one of those pecan swirls. So as it says on the package, these are made with real cinnamon and pecans. I'm sure we've all had one of these before. And even if it's not from Tastykake, I'm sure you've had this in some form from some company somewhere. You know what this tastes like. But I'm going to go ahead and give this a shot just to kind of compare this to the chocolate swirl. Nice and sweet, very strong cinnamon flavor in this. One of the things that this one doesn't have, which some of the other pecan swirls that I have had in the past did have, and that is a lot of pecans in there. Usually you get a lot of the nuts that are just kind of chopped up inside there. This one doesn't have that to a large degree, but it's very good. It's very sweet. It's nice and cinnamony. We got some nice hot coffee here in Monster Mug. Got to have coffee with your pastry. I guess I should point out that these are sold in 6-count packages, and I have not seen them in any other size. These are filled pastry rolls with chocolate bits. So that is the description of these chocolate swirls. I'm looking forward to this. Okay, so there we go. There's one of those chocolate swirls. From the outside, it looks very much like the pecan swirl, but look closely there, and you can see those little chocolate bits baked into it already without even biting into it. You can see that there is a little bit of a difference here from a pecan swirl. Here we go. Okay, a couple of things here. First of all, when you bite into this, you immediately know that this is not a pecan swirl because that cinnamon flavor is not there. That first bite on that pecan swirl, cinnamon explosion in your mouth. This one, you bite into it and you get the taste of the pastry, but you don't immediately get that chocolate flavor until you really start to chew it and you really start getting into those chocolate little bits, and then that chocolatey flavor kind of comes out. The thing that I find interesting about both of these swirls, the pecan swirls and the chocolate swirls, is I know a lot of people have said the thing that they're not really crazy about with Tastykake is that a lot of their products tend to be very overpoweringly sweet. And I do agree that a lot of Tastykake products are very sweet. Neither one of these are sweet to that degree. And this one especially has a very toned down sweetness to it, which kind of lets that chocolate flavor come out a little bit more. This is very good. This is almost reminiscent of eating like a chocolate chip bread, maybe even a chocolate chip muffin. The texture is a little bit more dense than a muffin, more like a bread. This is really good. There is no doubt in my mind both of those are 3-star seal of approval. Okay, there we go. If you are in an area where Tastykake products are sold, look for these chocolate swirls. I think these are a limited time. And of course, those pecan swirls should always be available. You can always find those around. But I think those chocolate swirls are only around for this winter season. So catch those while you can. And I will catch you next time.